All right, Glenn Clark here at CAA Media Day. What a gorgeous day at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. I found two guys that, first of all, we've already established are bigger than me. We know that much. They're also better at football than I am. They're better looking than I am. I'm a little intimidated by everything that's going on here. Monte Gaddis, Eric Pike from Towson University. Monte, I'll start with you. Are you ready for the start of the season?
Yeah, I'm too ready.
So I said to Monte, what's the worst question he got all day? He's like, are you ready for the season to start? I said, well, I know where I'm starting with this. I know where I'm going. Tell me about coming off, especially coming off the fact that you guys were left out of the field last year. How much have you guys used that to motivate during the off season, or is it the type of thing where you say, look, we're playing football games, so we don't need to motivate anyway?
Well, we use that for motivation. We use a lot of things for motivation, but that is our main thing we use. You know, that leaves a bitter taste in our mouth that we left out for the playoffs, but we can't dwell on the past. So it's all about the future and our next game, our UConn. That's what we're waiting for.
Eric Pike, you are 6'5".
Yes, sir.
You ever think about just like wandering out to the NCAA offices and maybe just standing there with like your arms folded or something like that?
Nah, I don't want to be considered no suspect. Last thing you want to do these days.
Hey, tell me about a guy like Jermon Bushrod. Gets a massive contract from the Chicago Bears this offseason.
Yeah.
A lot of guys talk about you as a possible draft candidate, as a guy that could end up, you know, playing pro football. What does it mean to you to see someone who is in your shoes getting that type of? I mean, he's rich now. Like first of all, he's a Super Bowl champion. Now he's rich on top of it.
He got another kid on the way. Shout out to Bushrod. That's my big bro. A couple springs ago, he came back during this off time to work with me in the offensive line. Showed us the guys some techniques and some fundamental skills that we can apply to our game to help us prepare for the season. I keep in contact with him, touch bases with him from here to time and then whenever he's free. When I first came to Towson, that was a guy I was compared to, and I really didn't know much about him. But he's definitely a real good guy. We had the same position coach, Coach John Donatelli. He does a great job of preparing the offensive line. I think he's one of the best offensive line coaches in our conference. He does a real good job preparing us, making sure we're understanding our technique, assignments, and alignments, and knowing what defenses can do to us, and know how to prepare so we can execute.
All right, we got an important thing that we have to deal with both of you. First of all, Eric, you are from just outside Washington, D.C., correct?
Yes, sir.
You have told me you are not a Washington Redskins fan.
No, I'm not.
All right, that's good news. Now, over to here, Monte Gaddis.
Yes.
You are from where?
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Please, dear God, tell me you are not a Cleveland Browns fan.
Yes, I am a Cleveland
Oh!
Yes, go Browns, baby. Woo!
Well, how can, I mean, you can't be proud of that right now.
I'm proud of it. I'm a hometown hero. I'm a hometown fan. I love all Cleveland sports. That's what I'm
Wait. How do you feel about LeBron? That's probably pretty smart. All right, Eric, Rob, the success that you guys have had as a program the last couple of years, do you feel pressure going into a season now? Is it a good thing to feel the weight of the expectations? You know how it is now. You guys win a couple of titles. You guys don't win another one this year. It's going to be considered a disappointment.
Anything short of a national title would be considered a disappointment. Last year, even sharing a conference title with the other teams was a disappointment. We didn't grow. If we stay the same, we're not getting better, so we're getting worse. So our visions on trying to get a national title and how we're going to do that is taking it one game at a time. August 29th, we open up with UConn. So all our efforts in our all-season, our preparation has been making sure we're putting our best foot forward so that we can have some success.
You know what UConn means to Rob, right? I mean, like, this is a little personal for him.
It is what it is. We're going to play some ball, so I hope they're doing the same.
And for Monte, you came in to a program. You transferred in.
Yes.
When you arrived, like, did you see what was happening at Towson? And you see how, you know, it's a football program that clearly is now establishing itself as a power and say, hey, that's the type of thing that I have to be a part of.
I actually saw it the day they offered me. You know, I love the school, I love the players, the coaches, and everything. It's just the vibe from the fans and everything. I love that, so I just feel like this was the best place for me to be and to make an impact on the team.
All right, we're going to wrap it up because Eric and I are going to go have a weightlifting challenge. We're going to see how that goes. Monte Gaddis, Eric Pike, they're going to help Towson to another CAA title this year. This is WNS TV.